Hey yo, what's going on everyone? Welcome back to another episode on the Wizcraft YouTube channel. I hope you enjoyed that Statue of Wizardry trilogy that I released over the last 3 episodes. There it is over there, it's always going to be watching us. Everything we do in the base now will be seen by the Statue of Wizardry, nothing gets past him. But if you remember what I said in the episode where I built the Nether smeltery, I'm more of a function over form kind of guy. I like to build things that accomplish something. As fun as building that Statue of Wizardry was, and while it does hold the Hall of Wizards in its little basement there, I think it's finally time to start doing some stuff that drives the plot of this Minecraft world forward, because I haven't done that in quite a few episodes now. So I'm pretty excited to get back into progressing this world a little bit farther, and today we're going to have 2 main objectives. One is going to be fighting the Wither, getting a beacon built, and then with whatever time is left, I'm going to head back to the villager market and try to increase my emerald supply a little bit more, because I currently have like 2 emeralds to my name, and I want to have stacks on stacks on stacks of emeralds, because to be honest, I'm going to get a beacon from fighting this Wither, but I don't have anywhere near enough iron or gold to make a full gold or iron beacon. But if I get a ton of emeralds from working the villagers, then I can use those emerald blocks to help build up my beacon, because I really do want to have speed 2 when I'm running around the base here. I hate how slow I am without speed 2. So to fight the Wither, I'm going to have to get myself 3 Wither skeleton skulls, which means I'm going to have to locate a Nether fortress, hopefully somewhat close to my Nether portal. So let's head into the Nether. I want to repair my shovel a little bit, so I am going to stop at the smeltery. Put the shovel in the offhand, and here we go. Alright, back up to 568. That should be plenty to get all the soul sand I need on my little journey here. Alright. Now on my search for the Nether fortress, I'm gonna go this way through the portal, and I'm only going this way because I know behind the smeltery it's not super open, and I'd rather be able to fly freely for a while in hopes of just seeing a fortress pop up. So the bastion is directly that way. We have 1 tier right now. Oh, 4 tiers from that. How about that? Whoa. Wow, that was sick, but no fortress. Oh, baby, look what we have here. Alright. Alright. Oh my gosh, this is the same one that I was at from my old base. Here's that path I built in, like, episode 2. That's awesome. Well, let's get working on this fortress, and let's see if we can find ourselves some wither skellies and get some wither skulls. I'm gonna put my chest plate back on for protection. Oh, here we go. What if we get 3 skulls from these 3 wither skeletons? 0 from the first 2, and there were 4. But what if I get 2 from these 2? And 0 for 4. Alright, finally got the first one there. First wither skeleton skull. I don't know how many that was, probably like 20, which is, I guess, right on pace for the expected value. But I still need 2 more, so who knows how long this is going to take. There's number 2. Alright, 1 more. I think I'm gonna try the other fortress again, see if we get any luck over here. Heading back to the other fortress. Ooh, we got someone way over here. That'd be sick if this is the one way outside the fortress. It was not the one. Let's go! Oh my gosh. Oh, we got all 3 of the wither skulls now. I'm just gonna finish mining these ores now because I'm in an ore mining type of mood, and I want my shovel. Oh, there it goes. The shovel just became fully repaired. I'll switch to the axe and the offhand while I finish mining some more of these ores that are just so free. Then as soon as I'm done mining these ores, I can just head right back home and go fight the Wither. Actually, I need to get some more soul sand first. I'm sure I'll find some if I just look for some. Is that the tank that I knocked off a couple episodes ago? I think it is. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I knocked him off from way up there after hitting him a few times, and he survived the fall because he's such a tank. So, as long as he doesn't regen, he should be pretty weak right now. Yeah, okay. It was, in fact, the same exact guy. I just stumbled upon another bastion. That's crazy. You're telling me there's 2 bastions right by the portal? I mean, this isn't very far from the portal. I'll take the soul sand, though. So there's 2 bastions super close to the portal, but no fortresses. But let's see what kind of loot we have in here. May as well loot it. Fortune 1 damage. Yummy. I mean, the loot I'm most excited for is this soul sand. Oh, there's a brute. I do not like the brute. That 2 brute. What? 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 And now I have to fight him. Okay. Not terribly difficult. Look at all these arrows. That was some of my worst shooting ever. Ooh, ancient debris. That's cool. Oh no. I don't want to be on this sort of lava level fighting a brute. Oh, there's another one. I feel better right here. It's coming. Don't feel better yet. Oh, goodness. Holy smokes. I don't know what kind of bastion this is. It definitely should have more blocks on my hotbar. Oh, there's a brute. A little one-on-one, I'm okay with. I can handle a one-on-one brute fight. Anything more than a one-on-one, I am unhappy about. Man, I was really hoping for some more netherite. Oh, chest. Ooh, no netherite. 2 brutes. Nice, that was some good bow work right there. Show me netherite. 0 netherite. Another chest. Netherite. That's a lot of golden carrots. The food supply just more than doubled, but now I'm on the netherite trail. I'm getting less afraid of brutes, which is probably a bad thing. Alright, is there any loot left in this place? Oh, yes there is. Netherite. No netherite. Ooh, there's a chest. Netherite. Come on. Alright, I am ready to get out of here. Yeah, so the bastion was right over there. And if we go this way a little bit... Yep, here's the smeltery. And... guessed. I missed. That was... much longer trip than I intended it to be. All I really wanted was some soul sand. Alright, so back at the base here, and I cleaned out my inventory, but before I fight the Wither, I want to go put in some work in the villager market. So one thing that I have to do is get a lot more wool, because I'm going to need a lot of beds. And I did decide that I do want to have the full beacon this episode. So not just the beacon, but enough blocks to have a full beacon, full powered beacon, 164 blocks. And I want to do it out of emeralds. That'll force me to fully develop the villager market this episode. And to do that, I'm going to be using the Fletcher villagers. So I have a bunch of fletching tables here and librarians. So I got some lecterns. I'll have a bed box here. Now we got our bed box ready to go. And then what should all of these mass-produced villager houses be made out of? I'm thinking nether brick. The fence around the village is already made out of nether bricks, so I figured why not make their houses out of nether brick. And I will sleep here before I head to the village. I've been hearing this wandering trader. Where? Oh, there he is. Okay. What is he bringing me? Oh! A pale oak sapling would actually be huge. So you're telling me I can trade him 5 hay bales? He's still here? Yeah? That is incredible. Holy smokes. That'll save me a trip to a pale oak forest, which I do not currently know where one is. I hope 1 sapling is enough to grow a pale oak tree. I hope it's not like one of the ones that needs a 2x2 like dark oak. I got 10 emeralds to my name. I may as well buy a second one. Oh boy, 1's not looking like enough. pale oak trees apparently are one of the trees that you need 4 saplings to grow. So 2 saplings that I currently have are pretty much useless. I can't get any more emeralds from him, and I only have enough for 1 more trade. It will let me do a 4th one, so I need to go acquire 4 more emeralds real quick before he despawns. Okay, well let me grab just a ton of paper. Let me see if I can go to the village real quick. So I am just going to head home and hope that the wandering trader did not despawn. Oh, he's still here. Yes. Yes. Boom. Okay. Let me just make sure I can grow this. There we go. That does not look like it's going to drop me 4 saplings. I'll still have to go to a pale oak forest eventually, but the main reason that I want pale wood now is so that I can complete my dock without going to a pale oak forest. Okay, please give me 4+ saplings. Please give me 4+ saplings. I'm breaking these leaves with my fortune pickaxe. I have tons of saplings. Oh, let's go. There we go. We got 9 saplings from that. We are good to go now. That is a massive W. Alright, here we are at the village. So let's see, where do I want to start building their houses? Where is everybody? Where are all the villagers at right now? Got a couple right here, so I'll just start putting some houses in right here. Oh, you're gonna go get a job? Look at you. Wow, your trade sucks. You gotta have a stick trade to start. You gotta have a stick trade. There you go, 32 sticks for 1 emerald. That is gonna be 3 emeralds. So yeah, there we go. This is the kind of style that I plan on building a ton of little nether brick townhouses out of. So now I'm just going to take some time off camera, build a bunch of these little houses, and then I'll probably come back and start working on a tree farm with you. Alright, so now I've built all the houses that I want to build for the villagers. And now I really have to decide what villagers do I want to be trading with to get all these emeralds. And I have 3 favorites. One is the librarian, because it's really easy to load up on tons of paper with the sugarcane farm. Another one is the Fletcher, because it's very easy to get sticks. And my last one is the farmer, particularly the melon and pumpkin trades with the farmer. However, the farmer villager must first be leveled up before he unlocks the melon and pumpkin trades. Those aren't the entry-level trades for the farmer. And the entry-level trades for the farmer are like carrots, potatoes, wheat, beetroot, stuff like that, which, I mean, I have some of that stuff, but not enough to like trade stacks and stacks of it away to level up a farmer to unlock the melon and pumpkin trades a bunch of times. And the reason I like the melons and pumpkins so much is because you don't have to replant. My least favorite part about farming is replanting the crops, which is why I like sugarcane here, because you don't have to replant sugarcane. So anyway, my plan is to use a combination of the librarians with the paper trade and the Fletchers with the stick trades, because paper is great, but I do have to wait for sugarcane to regrow. It technically isn't infinite, whereas with these sticks, I can pretty much chop trees indefinitely if I just plant a ton of dark oak trees and chop them, which will allow me to basically do the stick trades while I wait for the sugarcane to regrow. So I've loaded my inventory up with a lot more paper, and I'm going to bring some saplings to create some tree farms by the village, so I can just chop trees by the village and then turn them right into sticks and then give them to the villagers. So I'm going to bring dark oak saplings, I'll bring some jungle saplings, I'll even bring some of these new pale oak saplings that I just got, and spruce. When I grow the 2x2 trees, it'll allow me to maximize the wood I get per tree that grows. Alright, so I need to decide where around the village I want to build the tree farm. Let's see, there's a pretty big stick district right here with all those Fletcher houses, so this isn't the flattest terrain in the world right outside the Fletcher district. Guess I could go on this side of the Fletcher district. It's pretty flat over here. Alright, I finished building this giant, completely natural looking flat spot to make the tree farm by the village. While I was building it, 3 of the trees grew. We got the pale oak that grew, the spruce grew, the jungle grew. Dark oak didn't grow though. Not yet, but now I'm gonna... Oh, There you go. Look at that. So that giant flat spot that I made is currently only good for a 4x3 giant tree farm. But I guess it wouldn't take too much extra work to extend it this way one more if I want to make it 4x4. But I think I'm just going to leave it 4x3 for now because I think I should always have another tree to chop by the time I finish chopping my previous tree, even with just a 4x3 farm right here. Wow, 2 of the super tall, skinny spruce trees grew that have barely any leaves. Those look really funny. Alright, my inventory is getting pretty full of logs of each variety, so I think I'm going to head back to the village and start executing some of these stick trades. Ooh, first, let me get some free iron. Oh, more free iron. Look at this little villager party. Oh, more free iron. Looks like the sun is setting, but let me see if I can get a few of these trades in before it's nighttime completely. Hello. Wake up. Oh, you leveled up while you're in bed. What a guy. Alright, I'll let you sleep peacefully now. You, wake up. Alright, we've passed our first stack of emeralds from the stick trades. Let's see, how many emeralds will we need to complete the full beacon? I think we'll need a little bit over 23 stacks, so I'll make a spot here for 23 stacks of emeralds. Once all of these emeralds are stacks of 64, we will be ready to go. Alright, well after executing a few more of those trades, I got another 2.5 stacks of emeralds. So we passed the 4 stack mark, but we're still going to need quite a few more stacks before it is beacon time. So, back to the tree farm. And while I was doing that trading, just about every tree grew, all except for that one jungle tree in the middle there. But we got 3 spruces, 3 pale oaks, 3 dark oaks, and 2 jungle. Oh, it's nighttime. No, that's my bed. Oh, come on. I want to go to sleep. Why do they get to sleep before I get to sleep? It's not nighttime. How do you go to sleep before nighttime? There we go. Back to work. They just made a little baby villager. Now, why do you not have a job, bruv? So let's do a little update. Where are we at? We are at 9 full stacks. Alright, well, back to the forest, I guess. Oh, and by forest, of course, I mean tree farm. Alrighty, I just finished going through all that wood, and my total haul from this trading spree was 5 3/4 stacks. So, not too shabby. If I go through that process 1.5 more times, I will be at my goal of 23 stacks and 4 diamonds. So, back to the trees. Have they grown? Yes, they have. Oh, come on, can I get up here? Oh. But, alright, I will be mining for days now. Chopping for days. Let's see, what are we at? 2026. Guess I got almost back to full durability while trading. Alrighty guys, looks like my inventory is finally full. Haha, just kidding, look at that axe durability. It's almost broken now. I went through almost an entire Unbreaking 3 netherite axe. If you notice my outfit changed, it's because it's a brand new day now in the real world, and I was chopping trees all night long. That's right, I don't just have enough wood now to complete my full emerald beacon. I think I have enough wood such that I never have to chop trees ever again. That's my goal. So I got plenty of pale oak logs, but even more dark oak logs. So I think for the rest of my villager trades, I'm just going to use dark oak because for the moment I value pale oak more than I do dark oak, and I think this should be enough. But yeah, that was quite the chopping spree. And when I finally did go to sleep, as you can imagine, I was seeing Minecraft trees as soon as I closed my eyes. But ooh baby, these villagers are excited. They don't even know how many sticks they're about to get. Alright, I think these trades right here will wrap up this first inventory of logs that I brought over. So it was supplemented with a little bit of paper, but we did get almost 6 full stacks of emeralds from that. So adding it to the running total here, we need 2 stacks and 9 more emeralds. All right, let's keep executing some trades here. All right, I think this is the final trade I need to make to have enough emeralds to complete the full emerald beacon. Boom, bam, bop. There we go. 23 stacks plus 6. I think that's actually too many. How did I get too many? Oh, because these ones had emeralds sitting on it like that. I see. I only needed 63 to complete that stack and 63 to complete that stack. But I will finish off this entire inventory of wood just so I have some emeralds to spare whenever, you know, a wandering trader swings by my base. Wouldn't hurt to have some liquid emeralds. Alright, after all that trading, I got another 2 stacks and 1 emerald. But let's turn these into emerald blocks. Just casually whip up almost 3 full stacks of emerald blocks. Now it is time to head back to the base and get ready to fight the Wither and then wrap up this episode. Alright, now to decide what I want to bring to the Wither fight. There we go, now we have 5 golden apples. In terms of potions, I think I'm just going to grab these regen potions and then 1 8-minute strength, and that is all I'm going to bring. How are we looking on daylight? Plenty of daylight. Got my bow, got arrows, got my sword. Then I just have to decide where I want to fight this Wither at. So obviously nowhere near a base, but I kind of want to do it somewhere with a lot of nearby mobs because I think it's a decent way to get some Wither roses, but I'm not going to look for that too hard. I'm not that concerned about it. Oh yeah, here we go. You know, it's great that I'm here and all ready to fight the Wither, and I brought all my supplies to fight the Wither, but I forgot to bring the stuff I need to spawn the Wither. I forgot to bring the soul sand and the Wither skulls, so I guess I'm flying back, grabbing more rockets, 4 soul sand, and 3 Wither skulls. Well, now it's going to be nighttime by the time I'm ready to do the fight, so I am going to... Alright, now I'm ready to spawn in the Wither. Let me just take out this spider, in case he gets any ideas, and here we go. Alright, are we ready? Oh, gotta make sure I put the chest plate on, that's a huge one. Alright, here we go. Am I lagging? What? I was so confused for a second here, but I think I figured it out. I think it's just this grass block right there. Okay, so now if I break and replace a head, oh my gosh. There we go. Okay, we're ready. Alright, so far I think we're doing alright on health. I think the regen potion's kicking butt. I think we're down, what, 2 hearts, 3 hearts. I'll eat another golden apple just for fun. And I'll drink a strength potion because we're already almost at the melee mode time. 1 or 2 more bow shots. If these shots weren't bouncing off of them, I think you'd be dead already. Oh, that's not ideal. Maybe I'll eat another golden apple. Okay, come on. Here we go, melee mode. I should have brought strength 2, but oh, it's gonna be close. Maybe I should have made a strength 2 potion, or put sharp 5 on my sword. That might make all the difference. Just kidding. I'm not too worried about it. Yep, there we go. Wither down. I did eat 4 golden apples during that fight, so I guess that means I was pretty scared. I don't know if he ever targeted, like, anything other than me, so I don't know if I got any Wither roses from that fight. Oh, is that one? Yes! He took out 1 pig. I got a Wither rose. 1 Wither rose, and more importantly, 1 Nether star. Let's head back to the base. Big moment right here. Let's see if I remember the recipe. I haven't made one of these in years. I think it's that. Yes! Beacon! There we go. Now I need to make sure I have enough space for a 9x9 monument right around here. And the final touch, Boom. Construct and place a beacon. Bring a beacon to full power. Yep, I don't remember beacons making that noise. Is that new? That's cool. I like it. Now let me sacrifice an item. Should I sacrifice iron, gold, or an emerald? I guess I feel like I have to do an emerald because it's an emerald beacon. So I'll sacrifice 1 emerald to create speed 2 around the base. Show me the speed 2. There we go. Yep, now we're going to be zipping around the base. Let me zip on over to the town hall here. Grab some concrete because we're going to be finishing some tasks. Let's see. Villager market. I'm going to call that done. I did so much work in the village for this episode that I'm going to call that a complete villager market. And then maybe I'll make a new task for like optimizing the village. Diamond gear villager market. Just because that's kind of like the end game villager market type thing. Maybe I'll rename this. If I call that one diamond gear, I'll call this just basic villager market. What the heck? Was that a dog? Oh, fight the wither? That is a dog. But fight the wither is complete. Never really had it yellow, but I'll show it yellow. And then officially complete. We fought the wither. 1 very full beacon is officially in progress. We have a full emerald beacon now. Ooh, and population boom is officially started. The first person has officially joined my Minecraft world. So it's only started. There will be many more people joining in the future. This single player Let's Play will become a fully booming SMP in the coming months as I get some more friends to hop on. Tree farm. In progress. It only had 4 types of trees. You know what? I am done with the Statue of Wizardry, but I put so much time into that episode, that 3-part episode, that I feel like it should be more than just 1 task in the town hall. I'll go over here and I'll create a task for building the Hall of Wizards. And we'll go through the whole cycle here. There we go. That task is complete, and I feel like this is a timely transition to selecting this episode's Wizard of the Week. So as I said at the end of last episode, I was going to expand this top floor downwards. So I created the 2nd floor here. I think I have 40 lecterns on this floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, and then there's 4 of that. So 40 Wizards of the Week will fit on this floor. And the 17th ever Wizard of the Week is Quasar313-HK. And on the final episode in the Statue of Wizardry trilogy, Quasar commented, "This is the most perfect statue I've ever seen. It is the peak form of the representation of the Minecraft skin, showing the dedication of mankind and power that we have to change the world around us." Well said, Quasar. I agree, that statue is pretty perfect. I know Quasar's been with the channel since at least episode 7, because on episode 7, Quasar commented saying that I was an underrated channel and subscribed. As a very small YouTuber at the time, all the people that I knew watching my videos were friends and family, and this was the first time I had, someone I don't know calling me an underrated channel, and it was a good feeling. So Quasar, thank you for watching, thank you for commenting. I hope you've been enjoying the series, and the same goes out to all my other fans. I'm still a pretty small YouTuber, so the few fans that I have now are the few fans that I'll be able to say I knew him when he had 61 subscribers, because that's how many subscribers I have at the time of recording this video. But that is going to be the end of this episode. We made lots of progress today in the game of Minecraft. I got this full beacon now. I started the episode with hardly any emeralds. Now I got emeralds for days. Oh my goodness. Couldn't wait 20 more seconds for me to finish this outro. We got the wither skulls, we fought the wither, we got the emeralds, we made the beacon. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you made it this far in the video, comment Emerald City to let me know you made it to the end. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace. Oh boy. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Uh-huh. Okay. Oh, he's still at full health. But he did have a sword, so that could have been bad. Boom. There we go. Oh, a potato.